Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be comparing the bronze pack method with the silver pack method. We're going to be testing out what's the most efficient. Because if silver pack method is more efficient, you want to be doing silver pack method instead of bronze pack method, and vice versa. Maybe we come to the conclusion as we're doing a bit of both. One thing I will already say, it's a bit hard to compare, because these are both methods that make you even more profit on the long term. But we're going to start off with the silver pack method. I have a new overlay. Hope you guys enjoy that. Or like the looks of that. I'm back on Streamlabs OBS because of it. Had some issues before with Streamlabs OBS. So hopefully that works out fine. Now that's a good pool right there. Because that's actually a Serie A player. Won't sell right now. But this is what I mean. When the Serie A SBC comes out, he will be like maybe even 3k. So this guy will be 500. We'll check what we'll get for this pack right now. And we're going to check how quickly it sells. So he's 500 coins. This guy's from the Danish league, so he will sell for sure because of market matchups. He is 500 coins. I actually don't need to wear a headset for this video, do I? I'm not listening to music with the stream or anything. So this guy was also like 500 coins, so that's 1.5k back. Shooting card stat might be another 500 coins, so that's 2k back. And then a dribbling one that doesn't sell, so he made about 2k back. So he lost 500 coins in that pack, so that's not a great start. Moving on to the next silver pack, no 74 rated rare player. That's if you get the lines you usually get on the rare play, or yeah, on the rare player in the gold pack. Those mean you get a 74 in a silver pack or a 64 in a bronze pack. Now this guy is actually, or this card is actually about 1,000 coins, so that's nice. The all attribute trading card right there. Then we have a Turkish league player who looks to be selling for not a lot, 300 coins. And we have Pairs. He's also like 300 coins. I'm gonna save him. If they're not over 500 coins, I won't sell them, usually speaking, when I'm doing SPM. And this guy, if I could get 500 coins, I'll take it. So what did we make? About, like, we made, I think, 1,800 coins. If I sold the other card, like 2k again. So far, we're 1k down. This isn't really looking all too great, but you're waiting for that big silver that's worth a couple k. And then you make all of your coins back, of course, which is the beauty of silver pack method. So you need a bit of coins because you need to open multiple packs to really make profit off of silver packs. Once again, this is not going to be the most profitable because he's only 300 coins and we had no good sellable items in there. So unless one of these Spanish guys, and this guy might actually sell for quite a bit. Looks to be at 2k right now. Well, let's import 1,900. So we're at like 2.1k. If this guy only sells for like, I would say we broke even on that pack. Just for ease, so still 1k down on the SPM. Now the benefits of the SPM is that silvers have a way more potential to go up way high in price, because they're a bit rarer. And also there's more kits that sell, because they're pretty rare. Like even this kit, there's not a lot at 200. But it won't sell because it's not a popular kit. But if you get a good looking silver kit or a badge, they have a very good chance of selling for multiple Ks. The all attribute cards are expensive. And other consumables are way more expensive. Now, he would only be like 300 coins. This guy probably sells. He's like 700. So that's 1k back of that. So we're at 2k because we've got another rare attribute card, of course. He would have been another 300 coins. This guy looks to not be expensive. So in that pack, we made like a couple hundred coin loss. Let's say we're at like a 1.5k loss. I think that's a fair assessment to make right now. So far this doesn't look all too great, even though that was a half decent pack we just got there. In this pack, this guy's only 300. This guy's only 300, but he is Serie A, right? This will eventually, and he's Turkish League, he's Mexican League. I can only assume that this will be a very good pack when all the league SBCs drop. He's about 500 coins right now. I'll actually sell him. So we made about 1k off of the players. Then we get a physical boost, which is worthless. A rare kit, as you can see, once again, not a lot of the market. Might be worth listing, I don't think it will sell. The Pepsi kit, Might sell 200. I will actually list that. On that one, we made like a 1k loss. We're like a full silver pack down, so 2.5k down. Once everything sells, and you also have a bit of tax, so almost 3k down on coins. So far, this isn't looking too great, but here we go. We get ourselves a Met center back, which sells for, looks like 3k. So we made 500 coins of the pack already without selling any of the other items. Then we have this guy who doesn't really sell, so that's like 700 coins profit, and he puts us at, let's say, another 600-700 coins maybe. He's rare, so I'm gonna hold on to him, I think. Actually, looks like, yeah, he will be like 600-700 coins as well. When we sold them together, probably like 800 coins, so 3.8k. So how much profit is that on the pack? That's 1.3k on the pack. This doesn't sell, I believe. So that puts us back to being 1k down. This will actually sell as well. I think we're now on 1k down on coins. Once everything would sell. We'll do a couple more and then we'll dive into the bronze pack method. Oh, that might be great. Oh, he doesn't sell for that much. Oh no, this is Frankfurt, isn't it? Yeah, that's the wrong club. Now he's still like 1k, it looks like, so that's 1k of the pack. Now we get a Prem player, who at the moment doesn't sell, but he might become expensive in the league as SBC comes out. And he doesn't sell, but even though we lost coins on that pack, it's almost unfair to say we lost coins, because when the Premier League SBC comes out, that Leicester City goalkeeper is definitely going to sell for like another 1k, so we would have made our coins back off that pack. And that's the issue with silver pack method right now, is that a lot of the players from big leagues don't have league SBCs yet, so they're not very relevant. And this is actually an MLS card, so he might sell for something. He looks to be about 1k. So right now, silver pack method isn't all that great for making instant profit. The problem is, once players are in a league SBC and they become more expensive, they become harder to pack. So right now it's easier to pack yourself Serie A, La Liga, and Premier League players, for example, because they aren't expensive yet because there's no league SBC. Of that pack, I think we lost only like 1,500 coins, but all in all, for a long term, I can already assume that silver pack method might be better. By the way, if you're assuming why have we gone down so much in coins, I did one base icon pack. If you want to see what base icon we got, go to Nepenthes video on like opening 30 base icons. And then skip to like 10 minutes 30, I believe it was. I can show you as well if you want to, but let's keep it a secret. Let's let you guys watch the pack. So first bronze pack. No profit made, but we sent a player into the club. But technically 400 coins down. So let's say we finish like 2k down on the silver packs, which is not that bad in my opinion. Because you will definitely make that back once silver players become relevant. And so far of the bronze packs, of the 2 packs, we're like 800 coins down because none of these are going to sell. And of course we're discarding items, so I'm only like realistically 7 coins down, but I didn't count that in the silver packs as well. Meaning that we even got closer to breaking even on the silver packs, which is actually really, really good. So silver pack might be worth it right now, actually. I'm almost expecting to come out with the conclusion that silver packs aren't worth it, but right now it looks like they might actually be worth it. Yes, the Turkish League player will sell eventually, for sure, especially when the league SBC drops. Now he's MLS, so he will sell for 200 coins, but that's not amazing. But that means we're like 1k down right now. 2 packs that were worthless and 1 that was almost worthless. So let's continue. The next pack, no league SBC players, no squad fitness or anything. An Argentinian left back doesn't sell. Always check everyone. Someone might be in a FOB bin solution or something, and they might just sell because of that. But so far, bronze pack method actually doesn't seem to be worth it because we're like 1.4k down. Now here we get these 64 rated rares. I'm just going to say silver. This is of course a bronze from the Dutch league, so he might eventually sell. But I don't think they'll actually sell right now. Nah, you want them to sell for quite a bit when they're rare, and especially 64 rated and all that. Now we did get free fitness cards. That has to be considered that you don't have to buy them. So technically you're saving 600 coins there. So you could argue that you made 200 coins profit off that. But once again, I didn't count for that in the silver pack. So to equal that out, we won't count for that in the bronze packs. But we're like 1.5k down right now, aren't we? Maybe even more, 1.8k. So right now, bronze pack method doesn't seem to be all that worth it. It also depends on if there's anything like marquee matchups that make certain bronzes very expensive. Anything else? If you get a bit of luck, you pack a league, a bronze from a league SBC. See, this guy will eventually sell for a good amount. Right now he's only like 300 coins, but he will definitely go up to 1k. In my opinion at least, and this guy probably sells well because he's also Serie A. So on that pack we actually, if we were to sell it all, we would make a couple hundred coins profit. Because both those Italians, of course, are selling for about 300 coins, so made like 200 coins on that pack. And you kind of have to count for a minimum value of 200 coins for every single bronze player as well. But once again, that's something we didn't do on the silver packs. And the advantage of silver packs is pretty much every silver sells for about 500 coins after a couple listings, so you always make a couple coins back, whereas on the bronze packs, cards are literally 200 coins and they barely sell. If you kept listing them, it would eventually sell because of daily objects and all that. People are just buying random bronzes for 200 coins. So eventually you would sell them. But as you can see, I think it's fair to say that at the moment, silver pack method is more worthwhile. Which is crazy. Now, you will lose coins on silver pack method. Whereas on bronze pack method, your coin total will stay the same. But on silver pack method, it looks like there's more potential for profit. Now, of course, all these bronzes are very helpful for completing SBCs and all that. And it looks like I'm also just not getting any luck packing expensive bronzes. Now, there isn't also much for bronzes to be selling right now because market match has been out for a couple of days. Most of the China market has settled by that time. And a lot of people are completing it anymore. And there's no other SBC out at the moment. As I'm recording this on the Sunday, hopefully it will be uploaded on the same day. Before any 6 PM content dropped. It looks like none of these sells well. I could list all of these. They might sell and I would make 600 coins. So 200 coins profit. Don't know why I swapped them out. That was not meant to be the case. But let's dive into one silver pack so I can prove my point again. And these might be more worthwhile. We instantly get a 74 rare, which is also very nice. From the Russian league, so it wouldn't necessarily sell for all that much. Okay, that's actually really, really worth the silver. So he sells for about 700 coins as well. It looks like maybe a little less. So we made about 800 coins there. From those two players. Okay, that was actually not a good silver pack as well. And the dribbling sells for 200. We made about a little over 1k off of that one. But if you pick like an expensive Bundesliga silver or something, you might make like 9k, 10k off of one card. And that's a bit harder with the bronze because there's not many bronzes that sell for crazy amounts this year. It looks like because the league SBCs are also a little bit less demanded to be completed. Now this guy actually sells for like 800 coins. 900 coins. I have him in the club. I should probably go sell him. So I need to remember that for after this video. Did the physical sell? Nope. All injury card also doesn't sell, so I'm going to discard it. I don't think he sells at the moment, but he might sell when the league SBC for the Eredivisie comes out. And the Portuguese league player might actually be selling for a decent amount. So I'll list him for 600 coins. So I actually made 1400, about 2k over that pack, I would say. So as you can see, you lose a lot more coins on the silver pack method, but it's also easier to make coins off of it. It's a bit of a pickle. Right now, both of them aren't like insane. Because once again, you need to wait for that new marquee matchups to come out, get certain silvers up in price. Now this guy's actually expensive. This is a good pack. Because he's 5k at the moment, so we'll list him for 4.7 or something. And that's actually a nice profit there. The hair in my mouth, which is great. And then we still have all the other players. And this guy looks like he's selling as well. Don't know why, but he is. So we'll list him for 600 coins. So we made like over 5k over that pack. So that would put his net profit on like maybe even 1k from the silver packs he opened after doing bronze pack method. So I think it's fair to say silver pack method at the moment is definitely more worthwhile. There's just more expensive silvers than there's expensive bronzes. And there's just more random silvers itself for no reasons. Plus the consumables just way more expensive. Like a shooting card actually sells. The all attribute cards are 1k, whereas in the bronze ones, I think they're like a couple hundred coins, maybe 300-400 coins. And you seem to pack them more often as well. I mean, you actually got an MLS silver right here, so he might sell. Not for a lot at the moment, actually. Really low. I sell all the League SBC silvers most of the time. Just because I know they're very unlikely to go way higher in profit or in price. Unless a market matchups or something like that comes out. We'll do one more silver pack. My coin total definitely went down from this, but that's because most of the items haven't sold yet, and they will eventually sell. Silvers just take a bit longer to sell than any other card. Same for bronzes. Golds are just way popular, way more demanded. This guy actually might sell for 300. That was a bit of a stinky pack to end it off with. But we'll take a look at the transfer list, see what's sold. Only 6 items sold, so yeah, the other 23 items will probably sell. Other 23, other 20 items or so from this method. So definitely silver pack method has more potential in my opinion at the moment. So it might actually be worth dodging into silver pack method over bronze pack method if you were doing bronze pack method a lot. I would say keep up your bronze pack method. I think if you do both of them, it's the most effective because of how high prices go when a market matchup releases. Which requires certain plays. You can make a lot of coins. Of course, bronze pack method also a lot cheaper. So on those market matchup days, you might actually make a way higher net profit off of bronze pack method than on silver pack method. But for direct profit, silver pack method is actually probably better. So if you guys enjoyed the video, do drop a like. Make sure you subscribe for future content. And now we'll